what you will need for the chili. I don't have chili powder, so I'm using one of my husband's seasonings. It's really good. Some sauce. I'm using minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you would like. The beans. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. Follow me over on Instagram at jamie.p12. I just added some onions to my hamburger meats. I'm going to fry that up. And also, if you put tinfoil in the bottom of your sink before you drain your beef, the grease will collect in that tinfoil. Just let it sit there and cool, and then you just throw it away. This is super cool. Okay, so I've already added my hamburger meat to my pan. I'm going to add 2 of these. And I added about a tablespoon of minced garlic because I am making a big pan of it, because I will be freezing some of this as well. And I used a teaspoon and a half of that, and then I used 2 teaspoons of my Traeger seasoning. I used a teaspoon and a half of the oregano as well. And I used about 3 tablespoons of the brown sugar, roughly 3 or 4 tablespoons. And I turned my stove down on low, and I let it simmer for about 35-40 minutes. And I was taking some out because this is what me and the kids were going to eat for dinner that next night. So I was freezing some just for those days I just don't really feel like cooking, because we all have those days. And if you like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe. When you hit the bell notification button, it will let you know every time I upload a new video. So the next meal I am making is some homemade chicken noodle soup. I added 2 boxes of chicken broth, and you can't see, but I am pouring in the rest of the chicken broth from the chicken that I just got done boiling. And I'm going to add 2 packs of those because this is going to be this is the meal that me and the kids ate that night, and I'm also going to be freezing some as well. I added a bag of frozen corn and some frozen carrots and my green beans, and salt and pepper it to taste. And then you're just going to chop up your chicken really fine and put it all back in there and let it simmer for about 30 minutes just to bring all the flavors out together. Right here, I'm just getting ready to prepare to freeze it. I should have let it cool down longer because it was still pretty hot. And it was kind of too hot to handle and try to push out some of the air. So if you guys are going to make this and freeze, I suggest just let it cool down for a while so it's not so hot. So for this meal, I am making chicken and biscuits. So it is 12 heaping spoons of self-rising flour. And I believe that's a serving spoon. Not sure. 2 spoons of those spoons of Crisco. And 2.5 cups of buttermilk. Mix well. And you're going to want to cut the Crisco into the flour and just take a fork and just cut it in there until you get it mixed in well. And then after that, you can start adding your buttermilk, but add it slowly and mix as you're adding it in. And I do drop biscuits. So I am just dropping them in the pan. And then I'm just going to cook until they're golden brown on the top. And then you're just gonna pull them out, and I cut mine in half because I'm gonna put some honey on top of it, and then put some chicken in there and my chicken and biscuit. If you're gonna make chicken and biscuits, let your biscuit cool down a lot, not to where it's like piping hot, because I had just pulled this out of the oven, but I was starving. I was ready to eat. And if you guys like this, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. And I will see you guys next week.